The worst arguments I've heard on this college football thing is they get an education for free, which they don't. There's no education that is free. That the time and effort that you put in for a well-rounded education, dude, is not free. I don't care how much. Time is not free. And the second argument that I constantly hear is, well, you don't want to give these young kids millions of dollars. It'll go straight to their head. What's the difference between that and just the regular pros getting in trouble all the time? All the time. I don't see the difference in it. I really don't, man. You've got cats. I read about an 8-year-old who signed a like $6 million contract to play Fortnite. To play Fortnite. So you're telling me that cat gets able to get paid, but someone that goes out there, works his tail off, trying to do something that only a select few people can do in this world, and he can't get paid for it? Come on, man.
See,
Come on, dude.
And also risks his health
and the
well-being.
risk, right? Yeah. I'm not getting a concussion from playing Call of Duty. So
you're just getting back problems. I mean, so speaking of video games, didn't the NCAA have a football, like a college football game?
They did,
but one year they did.
Yeah.
And they couldn't use the names of the players, though.
They never used the names of the players. I remember.
Why not?
They're bringing it back, too, by the way.
They are bringing it back, and I think it might be tied into the NCAA working on allowing players to make money on their likeness and whatnot. Because California, our boy Gavin Newsom passed a bill.
Yeah, he did.
Allowing student athletes to cash in on their likeness, and it goes into effect in 2023. It's the first state to do that, and the NCAA threatened to keep California teams, sports out of competitions within the NCAA. But California was like, "We don't give a shit. We're calling your bluff."
Okay, I have a question. Why do the players why don't they just protest?
I mean, it's definitely building steam. It definitely is building steam.
Do you think we will see
I think
where no one steps on the field?
I think what you're going to see is that some of the players that want to get paid will just go to California. That's what's going to happen. If it creates enough of a competitive market.
I like it. Dang. You use their own tools against them, baby. I love it. I'll make California a powerhouse because they're willing to pay their players. Even if it's a little bit. Even like I don't see California being able to pay the same as like Alabama.
Well, let's clarify though, because you're not saying that he's saying that California is going to pay the players. He's saying the players will be able to get paid by other means outside of the school.
I'm okay with that. I'm all right with that.
Oh, I was on the whole time. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just fucking up everything over here. All right, there we go.
I'm fine with that because you're at least giving them something. Then you can sell jerseys. You can make, you can buy a fat head of your favorite college player if you want.
The players can sell autographs.
Right. They can sell autographs. I mean, you're giving them a taste of what's to come. Like
that's sort of the point too. They'll be able to buy or they'll be able to get agents now.
Right.
But does that leave the like I said, like the punters and the second string people and all that they still then may be in a position to where they can't get because it all your likeness is only valuable if people put value on it. So if you're the third string, second string, or the no-name punter or whatever, though you may be talented, though you may be valuable to the team, if the audience isn't saying that, if the market isn't saying that, then you're not going to get paid on your likeness. So they're still going to be in the same situation of having to dedicate their lives to sports and to school and then be struggling financially.
But what's like in the pros? What's a kicker getting paid, Brooke Ty?
I mean, minimum is.
Oh man, I think the highest paid. I know the highest paid kicker is Justin Tucker.
Yeah, but there's a floor on what any NFL player can get paid, right? It's like $425 or something like that a year.
No shit.
I'm pretty. Just look up the the least amount of NFL player can get paid? Because I know
Right.
there's a floor on it.
There's definitely a minimum. Listen,
Well, my thing is if there's okay, let's say that the floor is $400,000 and the kicker's getting $100,000 education. I seem like that's fair. You know what I'm saying? I don't see an issue with that. I don't see with them being compensated with an education because they're a third string kicker that may never see playing time. Then from that point of view, that guy's like, well, dude, I'm getting a good bargain. I'm getting an education. I know I'm not going to be a NFL football player, so he uses his time to chase other things. I'm talking about the first string guys who put time in and time out. They put their lives on the line and aren't getting anything for it.
But there's a lot of those guys though who do that and never make it to the league. Like
Yeah.
it's such a small percentage. So I mean, but I guess at the end of the day, you have to allow the players to make money on their likeness. Like
Right.
they should
they
be
have
able to
to be
make
able to get paid.
if they have an Instagram page and somebody wants to come in and sponsor their page or whatever, they should be allowed to make money off of that.
They should, because even if you're a third string quarterback, if you're funny with Instagram and TikTok and everything else, how it all is going today, you could make money. You could make money.
Yeah,
Should be allowed to make money. It just seems like
it
I mean,
seems
with
like
any other-
Bernie's been talking to the colleges. That's what it seems like.
well with anything that's and I believe with any other what is it program within college, you can make money off of whatever it is that you're doing while you're still there studying.
Yeah, I would assume if you get a scholarship because you're the best drum player or something, and you got a scholarship for like music, that you could go make music on YouTube and get paid and make ad revenue off YouTube.
Like in order to make it in Hollywood, you don't have to go to college to study theater or acting
Right.
or be on the production team or whatever. You could just, join in. You could still go to college and make money off of doing projects.
Yeah.
I mean,
And nobody's going to crack down on you about it.
Right. It just blows my mind that everybody on the field is getting paid but the players. Coaches get paid.
They get
Oh,
paid a
man.
shit ton.
How much does Saban get
Yeah.
paid?
Millions.
I mean, and I'm not saying you got to throw these quarterbacks millions of dollars. I'm not saying, but you got to throw them something. You got to throw them something, man. In today's world, everybody's got an education. Everybody's got a degree in something, and I mean, I just don't think that's enough, dude. I know it's not enough. I know it's not enough for what they do.